Hey, it's Katy Perry, and you're watching Fuse on Demand. Get it when you want it.
I was always that kid that was excited about back to school because it signified that clean start. I had like my first week's worth of outfits for school lined up. I was just ready to go, like a big geek. I always really, really looked forward to it.
I tolerated it. Made it through, I graduated.
School was up and down for me. I loved it in the beginning. Pre-K, kindergarten, I loved it. Elementary, I didn't really like it too much. I was moving around. Junior high, I got on the honor roll. High school was beautiful.
Mainly sneakers, Pumas and Adidas. You had Pumas and Adidas back in the day, your clothes can be but you were the man with a new pair of those on.
In my era coming up, you needed whatever Jordans was hot. Nike was real strong. If you had the Jordans, you was the man.
Jams, you know, wearing jams. My friend and I had matching jams, but these big sort of weird shapes that were just brightly colored, but he had a different, you know, variety of colors. And we both coordinated and wore them our first day of junior high.
In 7th grade, I had a Culture Club Boy George number sweatshirt with fingerless neon gloves. I got slammed into a locker with a total burner who had a Black Sabbath shirt on.
I think the biggest thing that I was most excited about when starting school was getting a new backpack, because the backpack got ravaged during the school year, so that was always like the indication that school was starting again. It was like backpack shopping, finding something that could carry all of those books.
You ever seen a
I saw a boy kick a girl in the teeth because she was ugly on the bus.
That is some serious grade school hazing.
My favorite class, art class, because I like to do stuff with my hands. Clay.
Yeah, I loved art class. Miss Lampman, she was my jam.
Oh, Miss Wenzel.
Miss Wenzel.
Oh, Miss Wenzel.
I loved English.
We were just talking about this. I had a shop class, and my shop teacher didn't have fingers.
What?
I love that.
That's a result of teaching shop class?
That's why shop class is Alex's favorite.
English.
History.
12th grade English.
Photography. The science of motion. I took in
No.
What the? I don't know.
What the F is that?
Binary code. 101.
Lunch and art.
Actually, chemistry, because my gym teacher taught the chemistry class too, Mr. Tennis, if you're watching.
Mr. Tennis.
Yeah, Mr. Tennis, T-H-E-N-N. But he taught chemistry and also was the gym teacher.
When I was in elementary school, my mom worked at school, so it sucked because when you got in trouble, you didn't go to the principal's office, you went to your mom's class. But at the same time, kids could use the microwave, and I was a really picky eater, so my mom went and heated me up a pizza every day for lunch. That was the bomb. Thanks, Mom.
All my friends had really cool lunch boxes, they would have Return of the Jedi or Knight Rider or A-Team. My parents thought it'd be really funny to get me the lamest lunchbox there was. And imagine the lamest TV show it could possibly be.
What was it?
Worse than Little House on the Prairie.
Something that only had 3 episodes.
The Waltons.
Really?
Yeah. I'm sitting there next to a dude that's got a Boba Fett lunchbox, and I got John Boy Walton.
I was lame. I had a red and white lunchbox, and it was one of the hard ones.
I had a
Did you have brown bags?
Boring brown bags.
Brown bags are cool.
Boring brown bags.
Being absent. As much as I've been absent, they were supposed to throw me out of school. But they didn't because they seen I had a good head on my shoulder. And I was very musically inclined there. I would skip classes to go to lunch to rap. They thought I was a weirdo anyway. So they was probably like, let's keep this weirdo here. Nobody don't want it.
We just grab the kids from the first year and put them in this chair and lift them up to the heater and singe their hair. That was pretty bad.
That's weird, dude.
Well, look, that's what kids do.
Played saxophone.
I played in middle school, and then I played in marching band and concert band in freshman year of high school. Then I realized that marching band wasn't cool, and so I just did concert band in sophomore year, and then I quit my junior year.
I just pretended though. I pretended to play the whole time. All my friends were in marching band, and my marching band was really active. So I was like, hey, can I be in marching band? They're like, yeah, but we only have tuba is the only thing we need. So I like learned the really important parts. It was kind of like a unspoken agreement between me and my band teacher. It was just like, all right, learn these parts, and then everything else you could just kind of be there and look like we have a tuba.
Cool,
and I got to go on all the trips. I was on the field at Yankee Stadium because of it. That was kind of cool.
I'd have to say first grade.
Senior year was good for me. 8th grade was also good for me because I transferred from private school to public school, and
no one liked you.
all the ladies loved me because I was the new kid.
All the ladies loved him and all the dudes hated him.
In 12th grade, we got to get out of school half day and go home and have band practice and just say it was a job, which was
that
cool.
was sweet.
Yeah.
I've never been back since, and can't complain.
11th grade, all three of them. What?
I was gonna say
No, you got that
joke.
Stupid joke.
Wow, we both thought of the same unfunny joke.
Right.
We're idiots.
Either my freshman year or senior year. I don't know. I loved high school though. I'm weird.
I loved 6th grade because there's 3 floors in my middle school, and 6th grade you moved up to the top floor, and it was just like the best ever.
I loved the 10th grade because that's when I became cool.
What?
just kidding. I loved the 10th grade though. It was awesome.
The 10th grade.
Sophomore.
I really, really couldn't pick one year in high school that was my favorite. I mean, the thing is, they were all completely all 4 of them were completely
Yeah.
different. I literally loved high school, so I couldn't
High
pick one.
school.
High school.
You loved high school.
I loved high school.
Sweet.
Twitter that.